Yes. We are here again. Citizen Lifeguard Network, CLN. My life is important and your life is important. I've been wondering, when it comes to child molestation or abuse, so I was thinking, could parents also be responsible for child molestation? I don't know if that same thought has ever run through your mind. Probably parents are also responsible for child molestation. Curiosity, you want to find out what I mean? Just hold on. Let's hear what people have to say on this particular question. I know you are curious to know what I'm talking about, but I will tell you what I'm talking about. Okay? I still want to find out today, should parents be blamed for their child being molested? And if they should be blamed, why should they be blamed? And if they should not be blamed, why shouldn't they be blamed? That is what I want to find out today. You just stay and hear what she have to say. What's your name, ma?
My name is Kemi Sola.
Kemi Sola. Nice meeting you. When it comes to child molestation and child abuse, we all know that it's actually prominent in Nigeria just the way it is in other countries. What do you have to say about parents? Should parents be blamed for their child being molested or they should not be blamed? And whichever is your opinion, let also hear your reason why you choose that particular, whether they should be blamed or not.
Okay, to put simply, I feel parents can't be fully blamed because the truth is, there's nobody that stays with their kids 24/7. Whether we like it or not, as kids have to go to school, they have to hang out with friends and do some other things. And sometimes even parents cannot be there with them at all times. So sometimes it's very difficult for parents to cover up all their kids' daily activities. So it could happen to anybody. So parents can't fully be blamed. But I just feel parents should do more to make sure they communicate better with their kids. So even if their kids are being molested, they will open up to them.
Okay. So emphasis on communication. Parents should communicate well with their children. So when it comes to communication, what kind of communication should parents have with their children when it comes to this matter?
Okay, in Nigeria, I feel it's difficult for parents to have sex education with their children. So when I say communication, I feel parents should tell their children, educate their children more on sex. Because of the part of the world where we are from, parents do not want to talk about sex because they feel while growing up, they too did not get sex education from their parents. But I feel now the world is more civilized, so parents should open up, tell their kids what they should do when somebody's trying to touch them, or how they should report to them, or try to find out their daily activities at all time. It's not going to be easy, it's going to be hard because these parents go to work and sometimes they're tired, sometimes they're frustrated, but I feel they are your kids, so at least get to know them.
All right, so in summary, what my sister have said, Kemi Sola, right, parents should educate their children, they should communicate with their children up to the way it's supposed to be. They should have a sex education with them, regardless the fact that we are Africa or Nigerian, and we really don't like talking about that. But for the fact that we are in this dispensation, it is expedient that parents actually have such communication with their children in order for their children to be aware and be able to save themselves if they are being in an environment where they will be exposed to be raped or molested. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming for our show, and I believe that I'm going to have you on this program some other time. So as you are going, I also want you to influence other people around you. So when you see some children, you should be able to educate them, regardless of the fact whether they are your children or not your children. Yes, do your best. You understand? Influence your environment. You understand? Be an advocate against molestation or any kind of vices that is not good for the body, good for the home and the society. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. All right. What's your name, sir?
My name is Okweyemi.
Okweyemi. What's your name, man? All right. Mr. Okweyemi. We know that there are child molestation or abuse in Nigeria. So my question now is this: should parents be blamed for child molestation? Should they be blamed for their child being molested? And if they should be blamed, why should they be blamed? And if they should not be blamed, why shouldn't they be blamed? That's my question.
When it comes to putting a blame, yes, it has to be a lot of factors. A lot of factors have to be considered in terms of the educational background of the parents, how the parent was brought up, and most importantly, the community, the environment. Because let's say if you are in a well-civilized environment and where everyone is open to each other, that there won't be room for child molestation. Now coming to the parent, I won't put the blame on the parent because we don't know what the parent has gone through, how the parent was brought up. So to me, I won't put the blame on the parent. Let me just say that.
So, man, you had a question I asked him, rather. Should parents be blamed for their child being molested? And if they should not be blamed, what's your reason for any of the answers?
Well, I would blame the parents a bit because sometimes our parents are too trusting in the sense that they feel like this uncle, this family friend cannot do this to my child. But I feel like if every parent feel like only they can trust themselves alone, they don't need to trust somebody else, it would limit the extent to which children are getting abused. And I would not also blame them because one, they wouldn't know the mind of the other person. So if a parent is saying, oh, I have to be in somewhere at a certain time, please can I leave my child there for just 2 hours, 3 hours? I don't think that's a big deal. So like you said, community also matters. You have to look at the environment where you are in. You know, if you're living in I don't want to just mention any area, but you know, like let me say a face my face where there are lots of people, you know that things can definitely happen. But if you are living like a plaza, you're just you and your neighbor, you'll be able to pinpoint and be able to pick if anything is going on with your child. Okay, I stay with this person and this person will show you understand. So I feel like it's a two-way thing. But also parents needs to be more conscious in taking be more protective of their children. So that's what
thank you very much. I think for the fact that over time we have heard of a situation whereby female children and male children are being molested. So I think it will be good for parents to be alert. They should be alert.
Best thing is just the parents should just be the best friend of their children.
They should be best friends.
Yes, best of friends. At least that will make them open up to any form of.
Actually open up and tell their parents that this and this, and because the person be like, you must not tell your mommy, you tell your mommy this and this. But you know, if your child is your best friend and you tell each other everything, such a thing will not happen. The child will definitely come even if the child doesn't know that this is what it is called. So and so uncle touched me in this place, and the mother will be the one to, or the father will be the one to find out that, oh, this is actually wrong. But you know, if they are not best friends, I know maybe mommy, I want this, and then go and sit down for me, I'm busy, you know, those kind of things now. So I know that everybody is trying, like most parents are trying to make ends meet because of the situation of the country, but we also have to have that conscious effort to take more charge of our children. So that's what I was saying. All right.
Thank you for what you have said. So in summary, parents should be friends to their children. They should be their children's friend so that their children be able to open up to them. Because I've actually found a situation whereby parents, they are too harsh on their children. Sometimes these little kids, they want to communicate with their children, like what you said. Maybe something happened to them and they want to speak to their mother or their father. They will just shun them. They won't give them that audience to actually speak, and it's not good. So please, parents, we need to be at alert. Give room to your child or your children to speak to you. Let them express themselves. When they have any concern, allow them to air their mind and for you to be able to hear what they have to say. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you very much, sir. All right.